All right, so here I have another code snippet. So I want you to predict the output of this program. So I will just show you the program. So there is actually int a global variable definition, and after that, so these are the printf statements. So predict the output of this program. So let me predict the output. So first of all, this is a global variable, and inside the main, so that global variable is initialized to 25, and then we actually created a small execution body, and this is a local variable which is bound to this scope, and that variable is initialized to 45. So everything is fair, no problem. And the first printf would print 45, that's correct. And this printf would print a, that is 25. So 45, 25. So once the execution control comes to line number 20 here, so please note that this variable dies. So it actually loses its existence. So we are creating one more variable, right? This is perfectly fine and legal, no problem. And after that, here we are adding plus 10 to the value of this variable, right? Here, so let's understand this statement. So here you can see that in order to understand this statement, first you should give attention to the assignment operator. So equal to sign, that is actually an assignment operator in C. And this is called as right hand side expression. And this is called as left hand side expression. So first right hand side expression will be evaluated. So here 10 is added to the value of my var variable. So but what is the initial value of my var variable? So that variable is not initialized, right? So that's why its value will be some garbage value, some random value. You cannot predict that. So some garbage value plus 10, and that value is assigned to this variable. So that's why output of this printf will be unpredictable. So some garbage number will be printed. Let's see how it goes. So let me just compile this code. So here you can see that it is printing 45, 25, and it is printing 10 here. So I think this compilation actually took the initial value of this variable as 0. I don't know why is that. So, but typically this printf will print some garbage value. So let's try once again. So let's do one thing. So let's copy this code and let's go to our Eclipse IDE and let's paste here and let's try in our machine. So let me just compile this code. The code is compiled. So here you can see that this compiler is throwing one warning, that is my var is used uninitialized in this function. The compiler is issuing a warning saying before using this variable, so you didn't initialize it. So that's very, very important warning that compiler issues, and you should pay attention to that. So for this trivial example, that's okay. But warnings like these are very, very dangerous. So now let's execute this code. Let me just go to run as, and let me go to local C and C++ application, and here it is. Here my var is printing some garbage value, isn't it? So that's because this is a local variable and the default value of that variable can't be predictable. In the next lecture, let's understand some more code, and I'll see you in the next lecture.